Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Gxlden with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Buffalo. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. Needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan. But if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Matt Milano there to stop it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
First down throw, Mahomes That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Bills nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and I'll tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen now on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 1.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd and 2. Now Allen taking off. He'll try to get there. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Big time play there for Buffalo. 41 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up 1st and goal.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he takes off.
gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, KC.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. Mahomes now to throw again. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
That's complete left side to Worthy. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bills 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh! Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their second possession. First and 10, and it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Moore going in motion. 3rd down, it's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's what they call a big dagger route. It's about 10, 15 yards where you just round off your outside foot and rip into the middle of the field, and they executed it to perfection, and they're able to move the chains.
Allen going to give it to Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
To Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills are back within 4 at 14-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bills 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. They second down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
It's 3rd and
The best
11.
defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Now, a carry for Hunt. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 19
A
yards.
pickup there of 19 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man, right side is Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 32 yards.
City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 32.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Xavier Worthy. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Mahomes back. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this takes Takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal. Looks to be an injured player, and oh no, it's Travis Kelce who is being looked at. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Now, Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The veteran Jordan Poyer up from his safety spot, and he gets the sack.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Start on the ground with Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 2. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's a Niner Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Bills. 1st down. 1st down and goal.
Big time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. And in motion is Coleman. Davis trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The goal line.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. He'll try it now with Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills back within 7. It's 24-17. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Now, faking the give. Downfield is caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's a run with Hunt, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll take this down inside with 35. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Christian Benford brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front.
Still 2nd down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Greg Russo getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Bills 17.
So now it's
Harrison
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
It's 3rd and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
Complete to 0, Keon Coleman. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. A run up the middle with Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Allen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard
Really nice job
line.
here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Off he goes.
Number 17, Josh Allen on the keeper. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. We'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will cut into that lead. So, Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Design run. It's Allen. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. 2nd and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a 1st down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. It falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Buffalo.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Bills 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll step up and run this. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Here's Cook. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Hook. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now third
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length, I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Allen going through here on third and goal.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. On first down, it's Mahomes. There's that man again, another catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. To throw is Mahomes. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Open man right side is Kelsey. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
And goal at the 9-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 9-yard line.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Travis Kelsey. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Patrick to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Porter. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll step up and run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Coleman. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Throw on the run is complete. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Hunt. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll run the sneak, and it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On second down, Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up third and 7.
Here's Mahomes. On a short one, caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Chiefs. First down. First and...
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first, and he's in! Rashard Smith, touchdown KC! Butker now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. Design run here for Allen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To James Cook. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Buffalo.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Allen gonna throw again. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
28-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Taken in by Shakir. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Man in motion is Coleman. Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll go again with Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Nico Romeo to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Carry for Hunt. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 and a first down Chiefs.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, he could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. Going to keep it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
48, Bills 30.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Second and 10. Allen. Pass into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. To throw is Allen. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
To the air once more is Allen. That's taken it. It's Ty Johnson. And the Bills are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Another Bills.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Good blocking, and he's in. I gotcha. Touchdown, Bills. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 48, Bills 37.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Remigio now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Drive will start on the ground, and a nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 55, Bills 37.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the first down.
Good for a Bills.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 more yards.
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Allen to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.
Brings up 2nd
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Allen to the air. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against...
And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right. but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Gain on the play.
Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done. And really nice job here by the defensive front.
Field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Gxlden and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.